I thought he was gonna insult me again. Alright, man.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
down.
boss's office.
I can go down. I remember they're not. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
No.
He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Why would I dream about
Then
work?
He imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
what is
Why
going
is
on.
there a voice in my head dictating everything that
Yeah,
I'm
the
doing
narrator.
and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And
Oh my
while he thought
God.
it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Darkness.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Are you though?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real.
Oh my
I
God.
must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am
Why did
I?
it
Who am
suddenly-
I? And everything went black.
Wait. What is this?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Okay.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Hello, hello.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an
Colleen?
ambulance,
May
for
have said
just
that
a
wrong.
few brief
How goes,
moments,
how goes?
she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
I don't know what's going
Everyone
on
knows
here.
what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
To be normal.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
How could that?
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
I like how she completely dismissed it. Oh, okay, it reset. This is fine. Guess that was another ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wait, no.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, what else can I do? It's actually my first time playing this game, so I am not used to it. This is the wonkiest game. Let's see here. Nope. I had to be here. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Okay,
entered
I
the
didn't-
door on his left.
Okay. They left again. Now follow the rules. Just a little.
Yet there was not a single person here
Talk
either.
less. Do
Feeling a
unbelievably
wave
amazing
of
work.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to
Don't
his
get
boss's
fired.
office,
Me every
hoping
day.
he might find an answer there.
Let's see. I went down last time.
Coming to a
Let's go up.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, it's boss's office. The overly extravagant, luxurious office. Bathroom. What the fuck? I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a what the fuck? Why? Extreme bathrooms. Okay. What's in here? I can enter places. Oh, that's morbid. Business strategy. Oh my god. Shapes. There's. Okay. What if I go up? What does this do? I want to know. Oh, elevator music. The voice hasn't said anything in a while. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know exactly what happened there. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. This is fine. What the
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
God, this is
What he
so
could not have
extra.
known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him, and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Why though? What kind of rich mofo has this set up? This isn't how it works. Also, why is it so creepy? Man, I don't want to fuck with this. I feel like this thing's just trying to kill me. Going down. Oh, load. Oh, it's a loading screen.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
I mean, look
Why
at
did
this
he
crap.
feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I mean... Wait, it could be a trap. They both could be a trap. Yeah. If flight is on, call 914 to me.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Let's do it. Wait. Okay, I was like, is this not going anywhere?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Now we doing this. We got this.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Joey Wheeler noise. What the fuck? Yo. Oh shit, it's still going. This is fine.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Why do I
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
That is not how
And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Hey, come on, man. We're just playing around. Gonna reset the narrative?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, well, I mean, that works. Yay! Yay!
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What the fuck?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Dude, I don't even... Oh, is this actually the layout? The 2 doors. Oh, actually, that's pretty cool. There's a freedom ending? Okay. I guess that would make sense. I can't believe this. Let's see here. The vending model? I like how it's telling me, like, pretty much all the endings, quote unquote. I'm trapped, which is nothing new. Stanley's office. This way? I have.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me.
What?
You
Why
can
am I back
still
here?
save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Ugh. The crush noise. Ugh. This is some doggy, right? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, I've restarted. Okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Okay,
could
it's
it
reset.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's great to hear you again, narrative, dude.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, wait, is... Can I just stand here? No, I guess not.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I just like clicking things.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, just
And
because
so
I
he
didn't do it
detoured
last
through
time.
the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What does this do? I see a button! Button!
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Hell yeah.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left. Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
What if I want to go left? Okay, fair enough.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Alright, it's not like I, you know, trapped in a room.
Let's see, we went down.
That
right,
I did myself,
left,
so I guess I can't call it
down,
out.
Left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Yeah, that's even more ominous, man. That's not creepy at all. Oh no, not this again. What the fuck?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
I see everything. There's a glitched out one.
Oh,
Fired,
who am
poor
I
guy.
kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Poor
The whole
guy.
story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
The Matrix has you pretty much. Honestly, I just like seeing all the random endings. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Let's go.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Cat?
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh, the doors are closed.
What?
Wait. Oh, there's a lot of doors.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
There's
Stanley,
a lot of doors.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
It's an adventure. My life's an adventure. Let's do this. Okay, let's go this way. Ooh, this looks different. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself? Damn. Picture going to work and seeing that.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, wait. Damn. Okay. Okay, back to the start again. Part 27. What if I just... Can I close my own door? I cannot. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I feel like I'm going through an infinite loop. Fucking go. Well, now there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Click. Oh, still can't enter these areas. Just clicking literally everything.
Aha! I knew we'd
Wait, what
missed
the-
something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Bro, please. This isn't how it works, man. It just looks like a murder scene.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Well, that doesn't make
Is
me
this
feel
the story?
any
I
better.
don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Did you remember you okay,
Well, do you know
man?
what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
I mean, I'll
we
take
both know
it.
you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.